I started really young making music, and I started in the church. So, growing up in bands, I was playing in my youth worship band, and we would even be in competitions. And then it became, okay, well, now I'm gonna get a record deal, and now we're making albums, and now we're making money, but we're ministering to people. And it did get a little bit tricky, and I kind of let it go to my head a lot, and even found myself using my platform to minister to people, which was real, but also celebrity church is kind of a real thing, and I think it has even more so become that. But it was my focus was okay, I have to get a number one, and I'm using this worship song that came out of this personal place, or I was trying to minister to someone, and it kind of got all twisted and tangled up, honestly. And I had to just examine my own heart, and I honestly took a step back from writing worship music, and because it just felt icky to me. And then I recently started back writing worship for the church, and I kind of found myself as an artist as well, because I would always try to put myself as an artist into worship music, and I'm how can we make it cool? How can we make it fresh? But then that got interesting too, because that was kind of still about me at that point. And then when I kind of decided, let's just take all these layers off for a second. Why are we doing this in the first place? And to me, I want to serve the church when I write a worship song. And so I think about the single mom that just walks in late and sits in the back row, or the couple that was just in a fight on the way to church, or someone who is going through a divorce and they turn on the radio, or they need something in that moment. It's okay, this is no longer about me. This is, what do they need to sing out? And sometimes it's simple. It can be fresh, it can be cool, but I never want that to be the number one priority when I approach writing worship music and leading worship. I always want to have just that, okay, I'm serving the vision of this house, and I'm serving the people and God, ultimately.
It's Jesus doing something good through them.
Right?
We're called to love God.